Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kaijo, and today I wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight on what you should be focusing on when you're playing this game. Early on in the game, I know it's only been a few days old because of it being an open beta test, but as of right now, I've just been doing a lot of grinding, and the things that I've been doing to progress, it's just more so like it's the easiest thing to do, which is just leveling up your characters and going about the story mode. um Try doing the story mode as much as you can. Do the free as well, so that way you can like unlock some of these goodies that you get, and as you go you get more and more goodies, and you also get gems. All right, so that's what I've been focusing on, and on top of that, I've also been going into combat and doing a bunch of assignments. Like for the first few days, this is what I was just focusing on: assignments. Go to the intel market, assign more assignments to you, and then just keep wiping these out. I was also doing assistance haul, basically grinding these guys out as well, because they give pretty good rewards, and this is what you would need to do in order to level up your characters pretty well and get, pretty far. Next thing I would recommend you guys do is like promote and exp grind. So I would recommend, like, make sure you're grinding exp, make sure you're grinding that up, because that's going to be helpful for you to level up your characters. And there is a way for you to get equipment to awaken your characters. For one way you can do it is, again, go to your assignments, go to assistance halls. I mean, you get a bunch of these things like added on here as well. So you get like cells and like enhancers for your RCs, etc, etc. But another way for you to do it is, again, go into these missions and look at what you can unlock. These are basically used to awaken your characters. These as well. This right here is RC enhancers, and these are books for you to level up your characters with EXP. So these are all great drops that you can get by doing these urgent assignments. I just grinded a bunch of this, and I grinded and grinded and grinded, and I got majority of my characters pretty high up in their 60s and stuff like that. And then as you progress further and further, you'll get to be a little stronger in your CP, and then you'll be able to do the A ranks, the C ranks, I mean the S ranks. But don't listen to me when I tell you, when you guys do the urgent assignments, you guys don't necessarily have to start one that's all the way at 98%. No, just keep refreshing, refresh until you see one that's at 12%. Grab it, start immediately, jump in, go. It will take a few hits for you to kill them, and then you'll get the rewards. That is what I was doing, and that was how I was leveling up my characters pretty quickly and getting those enhancements, that enhancement items. Other things that you can do is definitely go into your characters, and then you want to look at your RC cells. So don't look at my RC cells and say, oh my god, dude, it's horrible. I'm not focused on my RC cells right now. This is something that you can wait a little later on when you have ratings of 100. The ratings I have right now are not that great. I have a few 100s. Oh, I just gotta... Oh no, this is the one I took off Kaneki. So I have a few 100s, and I have like others that are like 80s, 88s, 70s, and stuff like that. I'm only keeping like the 97s and the 100%. Those are the ones that I'm really focused on using. So yeah, so I have a bunch of them on certain certain characters. So I took off my RC cells on my Kaneki because I wanted to show you guys something. If you go into the details and you click on these down arrows, these are the base stats that you'll see of your character, right? So you can see right here, Kaneki only has 162 percent crit damage, 18% crit rate, etc, etc. But if I go into my RC cells and let's say I put on this one, it's basically gonna give an additional 2000 to his attack equipped, and you see his attack stat is plus 2277. And then if you go back here, his attack stat, well, obviously is now 9029. So RC cells are gonna be a major use of what you're gonna need to use for your characters. And one of the major ones that I know isn't the flat 100 attacks. I would rather use the attack percentage, 10% additional onto your attack stat. But I'm not really focused on working on my RC cells as of right now, but you guys should definitely look into the RC cells. Look at whatever you have as 100 ratings and work on them, level them up. It doesn't have to be all the way up to 50, you know, level them up to 30, so that way you get the second bubble open, so that way you can add some additionals onto your character. But as of right now, I am just focused up on, you know, leveling up my characters, promoting them to level 80 and getting them up to level 80, and I'm grinding EXP pots or EXP books, because, you know, it does take a lot of EXP books to basically get your characters up, and in order to do that, I've been doing a lot of EXP grinding. So I recommend you guys go ahead and do so. Hit this gear right here, go to unlimited, or you can do an additional how much you want to use. You can click this to automatically use your batteries, and press OK, and then press start. You'll see this thing is on, and you'll see a sword, and you just hit start, and it'll immediately jump in and start your grinds for you. That's a lot of like what you can be doing early on in the game, and I would recommend you guys do so. And it might not be as fun as you guys may think, but it gets the job done. You get far, as far as you can, and then, you know, at least then your CP for your lineup is gonna start looking pretty decent. I'm only at 131k. There's others that are 200 plus k, and that's only with a level 75, 80, 77, and 70, and a 65 as backup. And I have some other SSRs that are not built as of yet. I'm still working to build them up. They're only level 50s and they're 60s and stuff like that. But right now I'm focused on these four. For the 5th unit, I'm gonna be working on Renji. He's gonna be my other character that I'm gonna be using to put on my 5th slot. But yeah, that's basically what I'm using right now. Go ahead and check out my last video that I dropped. I dropped a video, basically the top 5 units that you should be working on if you pulled them, so go and watch that. And yeah, if you guys have any other videos that you guys need help on, let me know in the comments below, and I'll drop a video for you guys, you know, help you guys out as much as I can, as much as I know. It's still an early game, it's still a new game. I'm still learning all the things about the game. Research is also another thing that you should look into. As you progress, you will be unlocking, at a certain level you unlock the research, and this is what you can do. You can just start increasing the upgrades of your stats and stuff, and you'll see that as you upgrade, you'll get more and more stat increases for your team. So yeah, there's a lot of things that is going to be awakened for you guys as you guys progress throughout the game. But just continue playing the game, play story, play the assignments, level up your characters, and that should be your main focus early on in the game. All right, with all that being said though, make sure you do reroll for Kaneki and Arima, and Uta. Those are gonna be that best startup. I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't have Uta, but the best startup for you immediately. You'll get her free to play right off rip. She'll be given to you. You want to have these two, and if you can get lucky and get Uta will be an amazing additional to put here. And then if you have Rize as well, that could be your backup. Boom, that's gonna be your lineup. All right, so yeah, with all that being said though, if it did help, make sure you do subscribe with the post notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, peace.